So in today's video, I'm going to do a review of Blessings and Miracles by Santana. This is his new album. It's an album that's similar to one he released over 20 years ago called Supernatural. That album was like a really big hit and had lots of guest stars. It had like Eric Clapton and Rob Thomas. That one was certified 15 times platinum. Really a major comeback for him. And this one, it's not really a comeback because he's kind of been around for a while. He's been putting out albums, but he's trying to like recreate that same magic, and it's over 20 years later. This album is kind of the same style, lots of guest stars, but it does have some songs that do have that throwback sound from the late 60s, early 70s. So I'm going to talk about this album. There are lots of tracks. I will go through the first 12 of them. The album has 15 songs and it's about like an hour long. So the album does go through many different musical genres. Every song does have that signature Santana sound with those world beat percussions, that guitar tone that as soon as you hear those like first few notes, like you know that's Carlos Santana playing. Every song does include that. So let me talk about the songs now. First song is called The Ghost of Future Pull / New Light. It's a short instrumental, 1 minute, 25 seconds, has some guitar effects, some percussion. Carlos Santana plays a few licks and you know it's him. It's his guitar tone, it's his guitar style. You know, same as always, hasn't changed. Next is Santana Celebration, and this one brings back that classic sound from the early 70s. It has the world beat percussions and rhythms. It plays a classic style guitar solo backed by organ. All this very reminiscent of songs from the early 70s. The song also is an instrumental and has an organ solo as well as guitar solos. Next song is called Rumbalero. This one has Carlos' son, Salvador Santana, and another musician called Asdru Sierra. He's kind of a new world music musician. This one mixes that classic world music of Carlos Santana and some modern alternative music sounds. Very interesting blend of musical genres. This is followed by Joy with Chris Stapleton. So if you don't know, Chris Stapleton is one of the biggest names in modern country. He recently did a collab on the latest Metallica covers album, and he does vocals in the song. His voice is like very smooth, and the country and Latin music mix do go very well together. He plays his signature licks over the country and blues rhythms, and pretty cool song. Nexus Move, and this one brings back Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20. He's trying to create that magic they did with Smooth 20 years ago. Now, one song is Smooth and this is Move. I guess they're really trying to recreate that. Song also has American Authors. They're like a band from New York City. Catchy pop song, Carlos playing his classic guitar licks. Good song. Not sure if it will be as big as Smooth, but it's also the first single released back in August. Next, Carlos does a collab with someone from his generation. So a cover of Whiter Shade of Pale. This one has Steve Winwood on vocals. Kind of a faithful cover of the original, but it does include those world beat percussions and guitar style that Santana, gives the song kind of new and fresh sound. Next song is a soft pop ballad called Broke. This one has Ally Brooke on vocals. She's a pop singer, former member of Fifth Harmony. So as usual, this is a pop song with those signature Santana flavors. Not one of my favorites, but if you like the style of music, you could probably appreciate it. Next song has some R&B and some hip-hop flavor with She's Fire. This one has Diane Moran as a singer-songwriter and a rap from G-Eazy. Now this is one from Diane Warren's debut album, and there's a music video for the song. You can check that out. And if you remember the band Living Color, next song has Corey Glover on vocals. Song's a hard rocking bluesy number mixed with some funk rock. Carlos plays some riffs using the wah-wah effect. It's a very upbeat song and also incorporates that classic Santana sound. On the next song, he collabs with some thrash metal legends. America for Sale has Marc Osegueda from Death Angel and Kirk Hammett on guitar. So Marc Osegueda is on vocals, by the way. The song has a hard rock sound and kind of like mixes a little bit of like a blues sound. Carlos plays some classic licks. Kirk Hammett turns up his wah-wah effects, as usual. And it's really cool. It's kind of seeing Kirk and Santana do like a guitar battle, and has a pretty cool interlude. Has some psychedelic rock sound to it as well. Next song is very chill and relaxed, kind of like new age music. It's called Breathing Underwater. It has Stella Santana, daughter of Carlos. She has an R&B style of singing, and it has a male vocalist called Avi Snow and an electronic music group called MVCA. This one was okay, not one of my favorites, but then the next song is Mother Yes. This is that return to the classic sound. It's a Santana song, has that signature guitar playing. There's a world beat percussion and like a bluesy feel to the overall song. And this has that classic signature like 70s or late 60s sound. So in conclusion, I do like this album. It does have a lot of variety on it. There were some songs I liked, some songs I didn't like, but this is the type of album, it's kind of hard to please everybody. Probably my favorite songs were the cover of Whiter Shade of Pale and America for Sale. And also some other songs I liked that I did like those like throwback sound songs like Santana Celebration and Rumbalero. Some of the other songs that were in different styles I did find kind of boring, but I do like the album as a whole. My final score for this album will be an 8 out of 10. Let me know in the comments if you have heard this album, and let's get a conversation going. So that's it. I will be back tomorrow. I have another album review by a new album by Lords of Black. This is fronted by Ronnie Romero. He's the current vocalist of Rainbow. So if you like bands like Rainbow and Dio and that classic metal style, I definitely recommend you check this out. I also have an anniversary of Other Voices by The Doors. First album without Jim Morrison, celebrating 50 years. And Kansas Leftoverture, celebrating 45 years. That one, I'll do a retro review of that one. So thanks for watching. Check out some of my other videos. I will put links to them like over there, some of the other like newer releases. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.